That's where the conundrum began.
What conundrum?
You calling me shrimp.
How's that a conundrum?
First off, I'm taller than you.
I wasn't referring to your height when I called you a shrimp.
Shrimp always refers to height in this context. Gym class, basketball, shrimp, me tall, you short.
I was referring to your entire state of whatever when I called you a shrimp.
My entire state of whatever.
Yeah, your shrimpy actions, your shrimpy body language, your shrimpy everything.
You mind if I give this whole thing some context?
If you feel like you should, so you can explain your stupid self, then go for it.
Here's the context. Years ago in 8th grade gym class, Tony Baker, he'd been bullying me for months with gyms like...
Hey, Dogface!
And...
I hear you eat puke.
And my personal favorite...
Look at me one more time, and I'll punch you till your guts fall out your butt.
Out my butt.
And I'll do it too.
You can't punch that, Arvin, you're 14.
Try me and see.
Right there, that was the problem, though. Try me and see. In my mind, no matter what, I kept worrying about the consequences of what Tony might do to me.
What are you, scared or something? Shrimp.
That's the one that got me, though, him saying that shrimp thing. Years later, I still think about it. I think...
What exactly could have happened if I had questioned the ridiculousness of that statement?
Right.
But you understood the consequences.
But did I?
Gut punch you.
But I'd never seen you hit anybody ever.
But I might. You never know.
So you hit me, then what?
I've probably gotten into big trouble.
And you probably blame me for the trouble.
And then, later, you've gotten punched even harder.
And on and on and on, again and again, until finally I was just one big fist-mark bruise.
You've got an active imagination.
So what?
I'm saying your description seems a little extreme.
Back to my conundrum.
The conundrum.
The consequences of me calling Tony out right there in gym class about the whole shrimp thing. Of course, being the age I am now, I see all the avenues I could have taken. I could have said, I'm taller than you.
You said that already.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, something else I could have said would have been...
Harder than you thought, isn't it?
No.
Then what else would you have said?
Nice shoes, man.
Nice shoes?
Yeah, those gym shoes you had were pretty scuffed up back then.
Nice shoes, no effect on me whatsoever.
Well, maybe it's not so much about what I would have said as much as me ignoring you and not being so worried of what you might do to me.
Fat chance.
Fat chance?
Like I said, you're shrimp in your mind, in your soul.
My soul is shrimping?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Your soul's total shrimp.
This is what I paid attention to?
A few years prospectively shines light on my backwards logic, doesn't it?
It does.
So maybe we start there.
Start where?
The consequences of your actions.
And the conundrum.
The conundrum.
What would have been the consequences of me standing up to you? A punch in the gut.
Punch in the gut.
What else?
Humiliation.
Right. I would have been humiliated in front of the whole class.
Why would you have been humiliated?
Because I would have said something really stupid.
You mean like calling someone who's obviously taller than you a shrimp?
Ah, like you did. Point taken.
What if you would have said something short to the point?
Like what?
How about grow up?
Wow. Would that have worked?
Maybe.
Let's find out.
Okay. What are you, scared or something? Shrimp.
Grow up.
You grow up.
Hmm.
I gave you quite a rhetoric, didn't I?
Not really.
I made a point.
Which is?
It's not like I had any basic contacts or wisdom either. I'm 14, same as you.
So your mind and my mind worked similarly back then.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, neither one of us had any sort of snappy comebacks to say to each other.
Right.
So what was the reason for hassling me in the first place?
Probably the same reason you didn't have anything snappy to say back to me.
Fear of getting punched?
Maybe not that one.
Fear of humiliation?
Possibly.
Because we were playing basketball in gym class and you were short.
Maybe.
So you wanted to take the attention off of that by picking on me.
That's fair.
But what was the reasons for all the times you hassled me outside of gym class?
You were tall, I was short. You were sensitive, I was pushy. You were in my gym class, I was in yours. Oil and water, buddy. Oil and water. They really just don't mix.
So my conundrum
Conundrum?
isn't really a conundrum. All these years worrying about this.
All these years.
I wish I could go back in time.
You want to be 14 again and fix the situation?
No, that wouldn't be going back in time. That'd be me being 14 again. That's age regression, man. That's not the same thing.
Oh.
No, if I could go back in time, I'd find myself and I'd tell myself, hey, he called you a shrimp, which made no sense, which makes total sense.
Because I was 14.
And my non-reaction, my lack of a snappy comeback.
Because you were 14.
And you probably weren't really going to hit me.
But you thought I might.
The fear of a punch, which was probably just as bad.
Either way.
It's not a conundrum anymore.
What are you, scared or something? Shrimp.
Nope, I'm not.
What did you say?
said, nope, I'm not.
I hear you eat puke.
I do not eat puke.
Look at me one more time, and I'll punch you till your guts fall out your butt.
That's impossible.